Hi, welcome. These are the videos for LXQt or LXQt, whatever you want to call it. And you can install it with ArcoLinux. Then you use the ArcoLinux ISO, use our scripts from github.com, ArcoLinux and start scripting, start changing the scripts, and start building up. Or you can use the ArcoLinux build it yourself, or use whatever we've built, ArcoLinux download LXQt, and then be done with it. So you're welcomed with the ArcoLinux welcome app. You can follow these links and learn more about ArcoLinux. But the topic of this video is how do we theme and tweak our application here, our desktop. Now, since the wallpapers are there, and every distro needs to have its wallpapers, but I want to have nice wallpapers in the next shots that I'm going to take and use for the articles. So I'm going to install sudo backman -s insync. That's the first thing I'll do to get wallpapers in, basically. So I've made videos about that, so I'm just gonna log in and make sure that everything is synced. So pausing here. So he's getting my 3 or 4 gigabytes of wallpapers down here. He's working very hard. And at this point in this video, I need to download also, update, right? So let's continue with our normal routine of the day. When you update this one, you'll get maybe questions like these guys. Very simple, right? Replace, yes, no, what do you do? Press enter. When you press enter, it's the capital Y that works, meaning yes. So that's not even ArcoLinux, that's ArcoLinux asking for a name change. Update is ArcoLinux and ArcoLinux stuff. So stuff that's coming from the repositories, right? So kind of a library where all the software is. And from time to time you need to update these libraries. So also important is this line. It really stands out, and that's the point, that there is a new package called ArcoLinux bin-git that has written his files in this particular folder, etc skel, but that means it's not going to be used in the system. So if you want to use it, you need to copy paste it over to your home directory, and that's what you should read about on arcolinux.com. What is this skel? Okay. When I do this skel thing, I've copy pasted everything over from etc skel to my system. That breaks my terminal look, but that doesn't matter. And then up all, then you go to see if everything from AUR is also there. Now, after every update, it's a good custom to just say sudo reboot, right? And just make sure that you have the last kernel applied, systemd applied, and stuff like that. I'm in VirtualBox, so I'm gonna take this one since the ISO is still in there. And then finally we can do some theming. How do we theme this thing? I did a skel, which means this application came back from etc skel, so it's back in auto start. So I'm gonna say no, don't want to see you next time. So in etc in home directory .config auto start, there's this application that's now gone. But with each skel, it's back. So wallpapers will be present shortly. Let's see if I can already change this one to that one, for instance. That's already one from, or that one. Those are coming from my own repositories. Close. I like this one very much. All right. Certainly now when we have to stay at home. In preferences, so we have, let's go just have a look what is out of the box installed. I did not add anything, so I've installed with ArcoLinux right? Because why? It's fast. And I did select the thing in the very end, the screen for the developers. So I did install Discord, InSync, and InSync. You've seen me install that. And Office is here, Program is here, melt is there as well. So these things have now been installed. All right, and then we go to the preferences. We have here all kinds of things, Qt5 settings. This is Qt, right? So it can be interesting to have the Qt configuration there. And we have more, lots more. These guys all are all in here. So let's have a look again. Preferences. Let's see if I'm right. Appearance, brightness, daytime, desktop. All right. So you see, it is really the same things that we see here, but here it stops. So power management, the shortcuts are not here. So it's almost the same, but it's not entirely the same. So appearance, that's what this video is all about. Appearance, let's click on this button. I probably didn't click. No, I didn't. So that's our choices. We can have widget styles, icon themes, LXQt, Qt theme, fonts, cursors, Vipata Ice, we can take that one, Vipata Ember, so you see the change. Fonts is okay for me, but maybe you can make it smaller if you like to. Apply. Oof, too small. It's interesting to see, however, that he did overwrite something, the GTK-RC2. It's an important file, one of the files, Control H, to have a look at. So everything is a little bit smaller now as well, right? You see this for me as just too small, but this is what changed. So let's make this bigger. If you're a developer, then you want to change this particular file if you want to have a certain look on your system when users boot up. So arc dark, static arc, nodal suns, breeze, snow. It says, so it still has this reference to the old one, the old cursor. So these things do not make sense, but hey, that's computers, right? So this is changed when I clicked here. So the only thing he changed seems to be this guy, the number, which is now luckily back again. Some RGB things, so how are the fonts looking? If they're not looking great, this is the place to be. Use and not use. It is super difficult to see any difference between them because you need to reboot as well. Then it's applied. Sometimes in this case it's not applied immediately. Some desktops do it immediately. The slide in the medium, maybe you see it. No, not really. If I don't see it on the screen, you probably won't see it either on YouTube. Making this bigger, so resolution DPI, people having problem 96 it was, right? Then we should reboot again, unfortunately. So you can make the whole desktop bigger with the DPI, dots per inch. And well, that's that. LXQt theme, I found something. I found a particular arc dark theme just for this guy. So it keeps a little bit in style with all the others we've created, the arc dark. But there is ambience we can take, the LXQt theme. There is, let's take a white one, that one. Oh, let's do that again. It keeps black, this guy here. Okay, light, apply. You have to wait a little bit. I have a feeling that it applies even wallpapers and stuff like that. It's like 1, 2, up, and then it applies. And that's no, well, that's an LXQt thing I've learned to live with, but it will apply. So dark, maybe we'll stick with dark. Why not? Everything black, but don't really like the brown color, but okay. So best go back to the one I like, right? And that's gonna be this one. All right, icons and themes. Go and have a look what you like. I've eliminated more and more icons to have a minimal kind of approach. So you can install, of course, lots and lots and lots of other icons. And it's super. Just do F12, yay, icons, boom. And these are all the things you can install, right? Have fun. There are, let's scroll up, through 325 packages in there that have a reference to icons. Does not mean that they're icons per se, but there are, they mention the name icon, the word icon, because 40 weather icons is not what you want, of course, but just scroll through. Best advice I give to people is Ctrl-Alt-F. You type in Arch AOR. That's what I did years ago. And you go for package search, icons, right? And you have popularity. Nerd fonts complete is what it shows up, okay? But it's not an icon, right? Candy icons git is an icon, Saturday icons is an icon, and so on. Arc icon theme full, mint x icons, and so on. And the same for votes. Of course, first the big ones. So mint x icons actually quite, people have voted for it. Papyrus icon theme, we can have a look how that looks. So yay Papyrus, and it's for you, right? It's even in community, so it's fast to download. You don't need to build it. That's what it means. AOR means building. It's a recipe. Here it is pre-built, which means boop, install and done, right? So take a look at all the icon themes there. In every desktop you need to reload these things, right? It needs to rescan everything that you changed there. So Papyrus is here, Papyrus Dark is there, apply. Let's have a look. And this is our Papyrus look. So it's a choice, really. It's up to you to decide what icon theme you like, and that Papyrus or the other one, Paper, is a beautiful icon theme, right? So you choose. It's your system. And the widget style, you can change that as well. It depends what you want to have. There are possible changes here. You can use those as well. Not sure how I can really show you that, but there are versions in GTK. So GTK here I've chosen for Arc Dark, obviously, and GTK 3 as well, Arc Dark, so everything is gonna look the same. So, okay. Quantum is this one. Oh my god, right? Phew. And quantum, that's still okay. Clean looks, oh my god, everything is starting to break. And that's broken. So let's go back to Quantum Dark, apply, and everything is normally set as Quantum. Do I have the Quantum Manager? Yeah, I have. So there are, I think, already videos about Quantum. It's not related to LXQt, it's just a theme configurator. So Quantum comes with many themes, but external themes can also be installed for being used by it. Here you can choose a theme folder and then press the button below to install it in your home. So what we do is actually say to the application theme, so if an application is not nice, not following the colors themes, so if we want to have this Arc theme color, then we tell it to the machine. We say in the Arc Dark, I've modified it seems, that these guys, Simple Screen Recorder, Qt Torrent, I'm not sure if I have all these guys. Torrent is not there, Simple Screen. It's a minimal ArcoLinux B ISO, right? So VLC, Flameshot, Flameshot is installed. Okay, so Flameshot, that's this guy. If I don't say anything, this look is not nice. This look is not arc dark. This is not the blue thing. It's gonna be, well, a quantum kind of look, a black look. And I don't want that. I want everything to be looking similar, like this one, right? Blue here, blue there. And this applies to all the applications we use on our systems. So I've put in a list of elements that we need to fix, really, to tell to the system, to these applications only, if you have this particular application, then you use arc dark. So these have special applications. PC, Mom, FM, Qt is not on Plasma. So you need to make a package only for this guy, LXQt. And that's what we've done, right? So this is the fix the abnormal, not following the theme applications. That's what we do there. All right. And then there's one last thing, I think, LXQt, not that one. We can talk about that one later. The Qt5 settings, that's one last thing that is going to affect our system, right? So we've chosen from Quantum Dark here, and okay, we've chosen for Not Sans, the size here. Icon theme, loading. Sardi arc, and in the meantime, so this is no longer applied, right? This is Papyrus. So this guy is not in control at this point in time. If I apply, you'll see nothing is gonna change. So some of the things will work, and it depends on the application, if it's using the Qt5 config or not. So you have to think about everything. If something is off, then maybe you need to fix this guy and tell him what to do. But normally it's just there just to, well, have it around. But I don't think, I should check, but I don't think I've used this particular file, but I might have. So how do you check if you use something you've programmed a few months ago, right? You go to in config and have a look. Qt5CT, what did I do in here? I told him to be Sardi arc, Quantum Dark. So I have made a particular file in here, and this you can never read, but I'm assuming that's not sans and the size and all that. So there is indeed a specific Qt5 configuration, just in case it's gonna be needed for particular applications. And there's a lot more. As you see, a lot of work went into this. This is your, well, our ArcoLinux look, the way we like it to be. And lots of things are in here. Also, our bin is in here to stay rolling and so on. But this is your configuration, right? This is what we've done to have conkeys and calculators and Nomax and NeoFetch and all that. All right. I think I've covered everything for appearance, and we're gonna keep using this particular look, why not? So Papyrus icons and LXQt theme, okay, font. Maybe you're wondering, are there other LXQt themes? I was just thinking that myself. So this is it, really, not that much, right? So you are wondering, are there themes for LXQt? And we've installed that one. We've installed that one as a specific one that's coming from us. But there seems to be an ArcoLinux LXQt theme. There's an Arc Dark Manjaro theme. There's a Silver, and so on and so on. But actually, not that much. 13, right? So 13 things to try out, but this one is installed. So 12 things to have a look at. So not that much, right? Not that really, not so much choice after all. But hey. All right, I'm stopping the video here. This is what I would do to theme LXQt.